What's up, YouTube? So it is freezing outside, like unbearably cold out there, and I just felt the need to tell y'all that. Also, fight night was yesterday. Logan Paul and KSI officially fought, which was like, a huge deal. Like, a lot of people were talking about it, and it was apparently really successful. I wish they would release the actual numbers from the event. Like, I'm kind of curious how many people actually bought and paid for the fight. Like, I think it was like $20, which last year it was $10, and even then I was like, wow, I don't know anyone who would pay $10 to watch it, but apparently enough people did where they did it again, did at $20. So I'm kind of wondering how much money was actually made from this event. But what I figured out from the fight is how easy it is to, well, not easy, but how if you spend enough time trying to pirate something, it'll eventually happen. Last year they was able to be pirated on Twitch, and like everyone was watching it, there. This year I checked Twitch, I checked YouTube, I checked Twitter. I could not find any way to pirate this event. And I was about to give up because the match was just about to start, and I hadn't found any way to pirate it, and there was no way I was paying $20 when I don't really, care about either of the fighters. But then something amazing happened. Someone sent me a link on Reddit to a closed YouTube video streaming the entire fight, and I wish I could shout this guy out. It was amazing. I was so happy. And like, I got to watch the entire fight. And, watching the fight, obviously, and I think like everyone's kind of on agreement with this, that Logan Paul is the better fighter. He did a better job. The only thing is, when KSI was down, because Logan Paul knocked KSI down, and then Logan Paul decided to hit him again, which apparently in boxing that's like a big deal, where it's like if you hit someone once they're down, then it's supposedly like this really big deal. So Logan Paul ended up getting 2 points deducted from his final score, which was unfortunate for him because it turns out like it was a split decision. The first judge gave the match to Logan Paul. He's like, Logan Paul win this. Second judge and third judge decided that KSI did better and that KSI won the match. The only thing is, they both made that decision by like 1 or 2 points, which means if Logan Paul had not had a 2-point deduction, then he would have Logan Paul would have won the fight, which is just like fact, because the one judge had it where it was like 1 point. So if there wasn't 2-point deduction, Logan would have won. If there was like a 1-point deduction, they would have tied. So without the deduction, Logan Paul would have won the fight, which is why I personally think that Logan Paul left this event the better boxer, and that like personally he did a better job. But I feel like when you have someone down, some people let them get back up, and then some people apparently hit them again, and it's like, just like, I don't know, like I go back and forth. Like, KSI won. KSI deserved to win. Like, that's, I'm not going to debate that. Like, KSI deserved to win this fight. He really did. But Logan is definitely the better boxer. Logan's definitely the better boxer. And if he would have not taken that one illegal shot, he would have won the entire fight. And that's the thing that kind of like bothers me about this event. It's like, Logan, he was down, dude. Just like, don't punch him again, or like don't give him the 2-point deduction, because apparently in boxing, which I actually didn't know this, and I actually don't know if this is true. I'm just gonna say it anyway because this is what I was told. It's like, normally a 2-point deduction would not have happened for something like that. So like, normally Logan would have let this event the winner, and like, that's where I feel bad for Logan at, as that like he had the match, like he could have won the fight, but he was like, nah, I'm gonna punch this dude. And it's like, it's really unfortunate, because Logan, you could have won, dude. You decided to punch him again. But KSI, he deserved to win the fight, so he did. And I guess KSI is going to lead this event, probably find someone else to box, and that's going to be his direction from now on. Logan, I guess, I don't know, he might fight someone again, he might not, I really don't know. But if I was Logan Paul right now, I would be happy with the fact that I have like $30 million, and just go back to how I got that $30 million. Like, I'd start daily vlogging again, I'd start content creating again, and I would stick with that direction, not really go back to fighting, because fighting's not what you wanted to do, and it's something you did because, KSI called you out, and you gave your best effort, you're the better boxer, you should have won the fight, but you took an illegal shot, dude, and, you did that. And it's kind of like, I honestly thought, and I might have said this in my last video, I don't remember, but I I always thought that the person who lost this fight was basically going to be done. Like, their career's kind of over. Like, if KSI would have lost the fight, that probably would have been the case, because he actually wants to be, you know, a boxer. That's the career path he wants to go into right now. So if KSI would have lost the fight, he probably wouldn't be able to do that, because they'd be like, you couldn't even beat a YouTuber. Like, there's no way you can fight like actual professional boxers. And I still believe he probably shouldn't. But Logan Paul, you know, can go back to content creating. Like, that's what he was supposed to do. And I feel like if there was a knockout, then the person who would have got knocked out probably would not, like, he probably would have been in like a state of depression for a while, and I don't believe he probably would have came back from that. But I feel like how the fight went, whereas like Logan only lost because he got 2 points deducted, and even with that, it was still insanely close. I feel like both fighters are at the point right now where they're probably fine. Like, they're probably, like, I don't think either of them has like any reason to be upset. I don't think either of them is going to like have their career affected at all. And I really don't think anyone can really make fun of either of these two, because like, you can't really make fun of Logan because, you know, the reason he lost is because he took the, like, an illegal shot. Like, he was the better boxer. And you can't make fun of KSI either, because even though, yeah, he only won because of an illegal shot, he still ended up winning the fight. So I feel like right now there's really, you can't really make fun of either of these people. Like, both these people end up completely fine. And the most important thing is, both of them made so much money. Like, both these people, I think their official salaries were like they each made $900,000 from the fight. And I think in like sponsorships and other stuff from the fight is probably closer to like 5 million. So either way, both these people made far more money than I've ever made in my entire life by like 30 times, and probably more like 70,000 times. Because, you know, honestly, I worked for like $9 an hour. It's I don't know why I'm getting into that, but it's kind of like the fight's over. I'm really curious to see what both of them do. I think KSI is going to try to, you know, keep fighting and make boxing his like job, and I think Logan might have fight again. I don't really know, but I'm hoping he goes back to content creation, daily vlogging, as that is what made him rich. And for me, and this is kind of what everyone's been wanting to know. Like, after this fight, they're all like, what is CWT Media going to do? Probably just like keep making videos. Like, I'm on my like 3rd video at this point. It's kind of getting crazy. I have like 3 whole videos out. Like, it's kind of insane. I have 3 videos. It's just kind of insane. So subscribe to me, as I think the most important thing that we can learn from this fight is that you should be subscribed to CWT Media. So subscribe to me, and I post videos, 3 of them so far. And you've already watched 3 of my videos, and this is your first one. So you should subscribe. And that's really all I gotta say about this. Like, hopefully both fighters are like happy and, you know, do whatever they're supposed to do. And bye. Subscribe.